All right, good evening, everyone. I want to call tonight's meeting of the Wake County Board of Education to order. We do have a quorum, so if you'll stand with me for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Again, I want to welcome everyone to tonight's meeting. This is always a special meeting for us as we take time tonight to recognize many of our students. So at this time, can I get an approval of tonight's meeting agenda?
So moved. Second.
Got a motion and a second to approve our agenda for this evening. All those in favor show by sign of aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, nay? Ayes have it. Motion agenda is approved. So were they waiting for us? Okay. So here come our rock stars. And so again, tonight marks our spotlight on students. We take time roughly once every quarter to have a special meeting where we just take time to recognize and highlight our students. At this time, our most modest rock star, Krista Reardon, Director of Counseling and Student Services, will present to us tonight our spotlight on students.
Thank you. Chair Sutton, members of the school board, and Superintendent Moore, it is my pleasure this evening to present to you these shining examples of the WCPSS Spotlight on Student Awards. We're going to be introducing students who've been nominated by their school. Each school gets one nomination per year, so this is it. So these are the best of the best in that building. And we're going to invite them to come forward, greet Superintendent Moore. They're going to be receiving a plaque and a letter, and I'm going to be reading these amazing things that I'm certain the school made up about them because kids can't be this awesome. But I'm going to read it as truth. And we're going to share some information that the school has provided. They'll receive their plaque, and then they'll go back to their seat, and they'll meet you after the ceremony. I will announce when it's time to stand and congratulate the students. I'll invite you to do that after I've been able to read through each student summary. And there will be a few students tonight for whom I will invite Miss Angela Mills, who is an interpreter for the Wake County Public School System. She'll come forward and help me with the summaries of the students, and then we'll ask you to hold the applause until Miss Mills has come forward. Randy, are you ready? Randy Williams, 5th grade, class of 2027, Adams Elementary. Randy is a diligent, responsible student and a friend to all. He consistently makes good choices in the classroom and models behavior that sets the standard for the class. When faced with an academic challenge, he approaches tasks with diligence, determination, and a positive attitude. He puts effort into all of his work, advocates for himself when he needs support, and is always motivated to do well. Adams Elementary is proud to shine our spotlight on Randy Williams. Will the family and school supporters of Randy please stand to congratulate him? Modest. Bella Reynolds, 5th grade, class of 2027, Banks Road Elementary. Bella has been a member of the Banks Road community since kindergarten. In that time, she's overcome personal and academic struggles to be an amazing student. She's developed a strong work ethic in class, striving to be the best Bella she can be. She's learned to monitor herself and her emotions to help make good choices for herself and to be helpful for others. When Bella decided that she wanted to get better grades, she buckled down and worked hard for it. Bella works hard for everything, and she is able to see the positive results of her work ethic and her grit. Now, as a fifth grader, Bella is a wonderful role model and a leader in our school. She's on the school safety patrol, student council, and volunteers in the ECS classroom. Her positive efforts and conscientious attitude are what Spotlight on Student is about, and Banks Road is extremely proud of all that Bella has accomplished and the young woman that she is becoming. Will the family and school supporters of Bella please stand to congratulate her? Faisal Hassan, 5th grade, class of 2027, Barwell Road Elementary. Faisal, you have at least one fan. Faisal is an outstanding student in both academics and leadership. He always tries his best and has an obvious love for learning, while also demonstrating exemplary character amongst his teachers and peers. Faisal is very responsible and goes above and beyond in the expectations of all academic work. He loves participating in group work and collaborating with peers. He takes pride in doing well, yet always demonstrates kindness and humility. Faisal is a quiet leader who models strong character and leadership through his attitude and his actions. He's a joy to teach and has made a positive impact on others throughout his time at Barwell. Will the family and school supporters of Faisal please stand to congratulate him? Morgan Cummings, 5th grade, class of 2027, Bryan Road Elementary. Morgan is an enthusiastic learner who is engaged in her work. She asks great questions to improve her work and exhibits a growth mindset. She's extremely detailed when completing her work and takes time to make sure her work is completed with excellence. Morgan has moved across states and schools, but she is always quick to make friends. She's willing to help others and encourages them, and her heart for others shines throughout our school. She is a support to students who struggle academically and sometimes even behaviorally. Bryan Road is proud to choose her as our Buccaneer of the Year. Will the family and school supporters of Morgan please stand to congratulate her? Braden Massey, 5th grade, class of 2027, Buckhorn Creek Elementary. Braden is extremely passionate about everything he does. He demonstrates active learning by putting his all into school assignments, and he always strives to put forth high-quality work. He perseveres when a task becomes difficult and advocates for his own learning by asking questions and participating in class discussions. Braden advocates strongly for the well-being of others and has gone out of his way to take new students under his wing to welcome them into the school. He accepts and appreciates people in his class from differing backgrounds. Students in the class look up to Braden because he treats everyone with kindness and respect. Braden demonstrates wellness as a valuable member of his baseball team. For these and so many reasons, we are so proud to recognize him tonight. Will the family and school supporters of Braden please stand to congratulate him? Christopher Downey, 5th grade, class of 2027, Carpenter Elementary. Unfortunately, Christopher couldn't be here tonight, but his cheering squad is here, and I'm still going to read his summary, and he's going to be watching on our YouTube channel, so we're going to give him a round of applause and let him know we miss him, but we're so happy to celebrate him. It is with great enthusiasm that Carpenter Elementary recognizes Christopher Downey. Christopher is an outstanding young man. He is resilient. In times of hardship and challenge, Christopher has demonstrated the ability to push through and rebound with an understanding that every obstacle is just an opportunity to become stronger and better. He is persistent. Christopher works to the best of his abilities and puts forth a strong effort every day. And he's an optimist. He starts each day with a can-do and go-for-it attitude. He's happy and kind and always has a smile ready for all. So, let's give a round of applause to the family and school supporters and to Christopher Downey. Daria Hernandez Pacheco, 5th grade, class of 2027, Creech Road Elementary. Many people receive recognition for accomplishments because they speak with the loudest voice. The civil rights activist Mahatma Gandhi once said, "Speak only if it improves upon the silence." This student exemplifies that quiet wisdom by her careful choice of words and actions. She is a model to other students, has a strong work ethic, and is motivated to succeed. She participates in Creech Road's Safety Patrol and Young Broadcasters Club. Despite some physical limitations, she faces each day with a positive attitude and always uplifts those around her. It is our pleasure to direct the spotlight to Daria. Now, y'all know I didn't say family and school supporters yet. Miss Mills is going to come forward and help us celebrate Daria.
Daria Hernández Pacheco, quinto grado, clase del 2027, Escuela Primaria Creech Road. Muchas personas reciben reconocimiento por sus logros porque hablan con una voz más alta. El activista de derechos civiles Mahatma Gandhi dijo una vez, habla solamente si mejora el silencio. Este estudiante ejemplifica esta sabiduría silenciosa con sus palabras y acciones cuidadosas. Ella es una modelo para otros estudiantes, tiene una fuerte ética de trabajo y está motivada para tener éxito. Ella participa en la patrulla de seguridad de Creech Road y el Club de Locutores Jóvenes. A pesar de las limitaciones físicas, ella se enfrenta cada día con actitud positiva y eleva el ánimo de quienes la rodean. Es un placer dirigir los reflectores hacia Daria Hernández Pacheco. Felicidades.
Family and school supporters, please stand and congratulate Daria. John Brock, 5th grade, class of 2027, East Garner Elementary. From the moment John walks into the classroom to the time he gets on the bus, he radiates positivity. He leads by being a friend to all classmates and exemplifies what it means to follow a social contract through his use of his maps and social skills. His love of learning is evident in the effort that he puts into each task through setting goals and taking personal steps to ensure his success. Even when braced with a setback, John does not change his positive demeanor, but instead he takes it as an opportunity to grow further. Will the family and school supporters of John please stand to congratulate him? Caleb Spinks, 4th grade, class of 2028, Forest Pines Drive Elementary. Caleb is one of the most positive, hardworking students his teachers have ever encountered. When he started his career at our school in kindergarten, he struggled to master some academic concepts and was often unable to express himself. Through hard work, determination, and perseverance, he has become a model student, both in the classroom and throughout the school building. He never gives up when things are difficult. Instead, he asks questions to learn and strives to take on new challenges and concepts. He works hard in each of his classes throughout the day and uses constructive criticism to improve on a day-to-day basis. Caleb is a kind and helpful classmate. Over the last several years, he's developed the ability to effectively communicate his understandings, his misunderstandings, his thoughts, and his feelings. He engages well with others and always has a kind word to say about fellow classmates. He represents our school with kindness and tenacity, and we are proud to nominate him as our Spotlight student. Will the family and school supporters of Caleb please stand to congratulate him? Kalia Fletcher, 5th grade, class of 2027, Green Magnet Elementary. Don't judge a book by its cover. This saying perfectly describes the Green Leadership in World Language Elementary School Award recipient. Kalia Fletcher, a student who is highly motivated, socially adept, empathetic, and has a love of learning. Unknowingly to most, her world would change abruptly with the loss of her mom a couple of years ago, and then a big relocation about 850 miles to North Carolina. Despite some unforeseen change in life, she continually demonstrates perseverance, has an outstanding work ethic, devotes a lot of time to her brother at school, and is genuine with friends and classmates. She is truly a leader in our book. Will the family and school supporters of Kalia please stand to congratulate her? Abigail Meany, 5th grade, class of 2027, Herbert Akins Road Elementary. Herbert Akins Road Elementary proudly nominates 5th grade student Abigail Meany for the Spotlight Award. She's new to school this year and has flourished despite the transition. She immediately developed relationships with other students and earned their respect. This has happened both inside and outside of the classroom. In class, Abby is a great participant, diligent worker, and a critical thinker. In English language arts, she's always willing to share her thoughts and works hard to put forth the highest quality of work. She also works well in groups and shows a high level of engagement with all peers around academic concepts. Outside of the classroom, Abby plays soccer, basketball, and has done taekwondo for many years. She displays teamwork skills at school by remaining calm during competitive games and having a soothing effect on whatever combination of kids who participate that day. Abby, keep up the good work. Will the family and school supporters of Abby please stand and congratulate her? Kate Hickey, 5th grade, class of 2027, Heritage Elementary. Kate is the Heritage Elementary Spotlight Student winner. She's worked excessively hard to overcome fears that have limited her success in the classroom. She's pushed herself outside of her comfort zone continually to be able to fully participate in lessons and school activities. Kate reached out and asked for support, follows plans put in place for her success, and has taken an active role in her daily accomplishments. She's learned to make modifications and adapt in order to achieve the greatness that we all see inside of her. Will the family and school supporters of Kate please stand to congratulate her? Claire Diawara, 5th grade, class of 2027, Joyner Elementary. Claire truly makes a positive impression everywhere she goes. At school, on the playground, as a member of our Joyner Safety Patrol, and on her tennis team. And I think she'd make a great addition to a red carpet runway. She always remains calm, cool, and collected no matter what the situation. Claire has an extremely positive attitude, a willingness to work hard, and shows genuine kindness and respect to others. School staff cannot recall a time that Claire hasn't been willing to go the extra mile for a classmate or for school staff, and always with a smile. She does so with an exceptional attitude that displays a sense of extraordinary character. Claire's success both in and out of the classroom has been due to her drive and persistence to work hard while trying her very best in everything she attempts. Even when faced with challenges, Claire reflects on what she might do differently and then continues to give her best. This positive and compassionate attitude has helped her excel in school, at home, and in her community. Will the family and school supporters of Claire please stand to congratulate her? Aaliyah Delaguila, 5th grade, class of 2027, Knightdale Elementary. Our Knightdale Elementary 5th grade Spotlight student is Aaliyah. She is an amazing young lady who shows determination, perseverance, and courage. In her early school years, she struggled with writing narratives, but she was determined to improve her writing skills because she really enjoyed creating short stories about her life and creating fictional stories. That's just one example of how she consistently perseveres with her learning. She has the courage to ask for help, and she likes to reflect on her growth. In addition to being an awesome learner, Aaliyah is on safety patrol at Knightdale Elementary. She's a caring role model for all of her peers and continues to be an outstanding student. Will the family and school supporters of Aaliyah please stand to congratulate her? Isis Marine, 5th grade, class of 2027, Lincoln Heights Elementary. Isis brings a joyful, positive energy to those around her and is consistently kind and considerate to her peers. She continues to make growth as she pushes herself to do her best and demonstrates proficient understanding. Her school counselor witnesses when working in a group that Isis is a natural leader. She listens to others. She values their opinions, even when they might differ from hers. Her teacher is fortunate to have the opportunity to work with such an amazing young lady, and the school staff is honored to have her as one of our extraordinary students. Will the family and school supporters of Isis please stand to congratulate her? Miguel Cordova, 5th grade, class of 2027, Lockhart Elementary. Miguel is an absolute joy to have as a student at Lockhart, and he is a leader. He's been described by many staff members as helpful, respectful, honest, hardworking, a team player, kind, polite, and reliable. They interviewed every staff member. As a student, he is always eager to engage in the lesson or activity for the day and successfully works through any challenge presented with a smile on his face. He's a master problem solver and often initiates solving situations without even being prompted. His mother had some health issues, and he's never let that impact his attitude or his academics, and nor does she. She is compassionate and kind regardless of how she may be feeling, and she supports her son, his teachers, and the Lockhart community. He has multiple jobs in the classroom and at school. One of his jobs is helping kindergarten teachers with dismissal, and he is always patient and sets a wonderful example for them. He does an amazing job of uplifting those around him with a smile or his encouraging words. If more people approach life with his kind of positive and kind attitude, then this world would be a much better place. Will the family and school supporters of Miguel and Miguel's mom please stand to congratulate them? Yahir Noyoladina, 3rd grade, class of 2029, Oak Grove Elementary, and Ms. Mills will be assisting me with this presentation. Yahir's a motivated learner who's overcome challenges since he began attending Oak Grove in kindergarten. His first challenge was learning to speak and write in English. His passion for learning and motivation to accomplish those goals were enhanced. He worked even harder and harder to make up for any lost time, and he has never given up. As a 3rd grade student, he tackles constant challenges and is an essential member of our class. He helps Spanish-speaking students adjust to class and helps classmates communicate well with the newest learners in our school. He truly inspires all of us to face our challenges with a smile and to never give up. Ms. Mills.
Yair Noyoladina, 3er grado, clase del 2029, Escuela Primaria Oak Grove. Yair Noyoladina es un estudiante motivado que ha superado muchos desafíos desde que comenzó a asistir a Oak Grove en el kinder. Su primer desafío fue aprender a hablar inglés y escribirlo también. Cuando regresó a la escuela, su pasión por el aprendizaje y la motivación para lograr sus objetivos aumentaron. Trabajó aún más duro que antes para recuperar el tiempo perdido y nunca se rindió. Como estudiante del 3er grado, él enfrenta desafíos constantemente y es un miembro primordial de nuestra clase. Yair ayuda a los estudiantes de habla hispana a adaptarse a nuestra clase y a que nuestra clase se comunique bien con nuestros estudiantes más nuevos. Realmente nos inspira a todos a enfrentar nuestros desafíos con una sonrisa y a nunca rendirnos. Felicidades.
Family and school supporters of Yahir, please stand to congratulate him. Thank you. Jonathan Uribe, 5th grade, class of 2027, Root Elementary, and Ms. Mills will also be helping with this presentation. The Root staff has nominated Jonathan as a Spotlight student because of his readiness, willingness, and desire to learn. Jonathan has grown to master the English language over the past 4 years and is now working hard and succeeding in all of his classes. He always tries his best, even when something is challenging for him. Jonathan is also kind, respectful, and helpful to classmates and teachers. teachers. He's always willing to do more than his part. We can always depend on him to be doing the right thing. Jonathan definitely deserves this recognition. Ms. Mills?
Jonathan Javier Uribe, quinto grado, clase del 2027, Escuela Primaria Root. El personal de la primaria Root está nominando a Jonathan Javier Uribe como un estudiante destacado debido a su preparación, disposición y deseo de aprender. Jonathan ha logrado el dominio del idioma inglés en los últimos 4 años y ahora está trabajando muy duro y teniendo éxito en todas sus clases. Él siempre hace el mejor esfuerzo posible, incluso cuando algo presenta un desafío para él. Felicidades.
Family and school supporters of Jonathan, please stand to congratulate him. Kayla McCullers, 5th grade, class of 2027, Stow Elementary. Stow is proud to recognize Kayla for the spotlight on student. This seems ironic because Kayla doesn't need the spotlight to find ways to shine. Just listen to what one of her teachers says about her. I've had the pleasure of working with her for almost 2 years, and she's an amazing student. No matter what's occurring inside or outside of school, Kayla has a smile on her face and displays a positive attitude. When work at school gets difficult, she will always persevere or work through any assignment or task. She is kind and respectful to all teachers and staff throughout the school. She is a voice of reason for her peers, offering possible solutions to difficult problems, as well as always being an extremely loyal friend. Kayla is kind to everyone and works well with any student and or groups of students. Kayla is a role model to all as she accepts everyone for who they are. Those are your teacher's comments, Kayla. Kayla, tonight the spotlight is on you and you deserve it. Will the family and school supporters of Kayla please stand to congratulate her? Elba Ochoa, 3rd grade, class of 2029, Walnut Creek Elementary. Elba is an ardent, well-cultured, polite, meticulous, conscientious, helpful, talented, and compassionate 3rd grade student. That's a lot in a little package, isn't it? This student has defied the odds as she has remained resilient in her pursuit to acquire a world-class education. Elba has always demonstrated a love for learning. If she does not understand a concept, she will research it and find ways to understand using her terms. She's expressive, she's a critical thinker, and she's able to use the inquiry approach to problem solve. She plays the violin in Kids Notes and has been a member for 3 years. She has performed at Walnut Creek Elementary School and other venues in Raleigh. Elba is a high achiever, an active learner who takes pride in all she does, displays exemplary citizenship in her daily life, advocates for wellness, and is able to make sound decisions appropriate to her age that benefit herself and others. She is a student extraordinaire who never resists the calling to go the extra mile. Will the family and school supporters of Elba please stand to congratulate her? Fidel Carino Miller, 5th grade, class of 2027, Wendell Elementary. If you enter the back door at Wendell Elementary in the morning, you will certainly encounter one of the kindest, most courteous students in the building. Fidel reports to his safety patrol duty faithfully, always smiling as he greets students off the bus. Fidel is an exemplary student. He has attended Wendell since kindergarten, working through his educational career to overcome challenges. His determination and hard work embodies the characteristics of Wendell's prestigious high-flying eagle. Fidel's kind heart and friendly demeanor are adored and respected among his peers and the entire staff at Wendell Elementary School. Congratulations, Fidel. Will the family and school supporters please stand to celebrate him? Micah Moreland, 5th grade, class of 2027, Willow Springs Elementary. Micah's one of the hardest working students you will ever meet. She loves to learn and wants to grow academically in every subject. This year, she decided that she was going to take a subject that has challenged her for years and put in the extra time needed not only to understand it, but to excel. Micah asks for extra practice regularly and works at nights, on weekends, and over breaks. Because of her continuous effort, she's grown tremendously, earning well above grade level marks. Micah shows the same drive in all subjects. She is a quiet force in the classroom, taking on all suggestions to maximize her learning. In addition to her schoolwork, Micah is a kind and respectful friend. She is a dependable safety patroller and demonstrates maturity well beyond her years. Willow Springs is extremely proud to shine the spotlight on Micah. Will the family and school supporters of this exceptional young lady please stand to congratulate her? Dimania Palmer Allen, 5th grade, class of 2027, York Elementary. Innovative, generous, motivated. These are just a few of the characteristics that describe York Elementary's Spotlight recipient. She serves our school as a student ambassador, helping to introduce and welcome visitors during school tours. She cares about doing the right thing and has a strong work ethic. She makes positive choices and often shows our Positivity Project school motto, "Other people matter." When faced with adversity, she always does what's right. She's honest, so that even if there may be consequences, she will consistently tell the truth, own her role in the situation, and learn from her choices. The character trait of honesty is her greatest strength. Her teacher, Mr. Fulford, shares, Dimania exudes kindness to all and has a ravenous appetite for learning. She's the sort of student that teachers remember long after the student has moved on. York Elementary is proud to have chosen Dimania as our Spotlight student. Will the family and school supporters please stand to congratulate her? Chair Sutton and members of the board, this concludes this edition of our Spotlight on Students celebration.
So thank you so much, students. We heard a lot of adjectives, tonight describing these students. But I want to take an opportunity to just lift up their names one more time because we heard about the responsible Randy, the best Bella, the fantastic Faisal, the magnificent Morgan, the brave Brayton, the courageous Christopher, the daring Dadia, joyful John, the kindness of Caleb, the cleverness of Kalia, aspiring Abigail, compassionate Kate, the colorful and chic Claire, awesome Aaliyah, the inspiring Isis, marvelous Miguel, the yeoman's work of Yahir, the generosity of Jonathan, the caring Kayla, the energetic Elba, the fabulous Fidel, the miraculous Micah, and the always dope Dominea. Thank you, students, for your hard work and for allowing us to shine a spotlight on you tonight. Let's give these students a standing ovation. So again, thank you all for being here. We have another group of students coming in from this entrance, so you all feel free to take pictures, greet your students, and then as you exit, if you'll exit to my left, your right, to allow students coming in and families coming in from our lobby. Thank you so much for being here, and again, congratulations to all of you students.
You are.
Welcome back. And we will turn it over again to Crystal Ritter.
Great. Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. Chair Sutton, members of the school board, and Superintendent Moore, I'm pleased this evening to present to you the shining examples of the Wake County Public School System's Spotlight on Student Awards. I'm going to be calling each student forward and reading some amazing things that their school has shared about each one of these young people. I'll ask you to hold your applause until after I've been able to read through each summary, and then I will ask the family and school supporters to stand to celebrate each young person individually. I do want to introduce Miss Angela Mills, who is an interpreter for the Wake County Public School System. She'll be joining me for a few of the celebrations this evening. I'll let you know ahead of time if she's going to be coming forward, because we'll hold the applause until after she's had a chance to share the celebration as well. All right, we're going to start with Patience Noel Dean, 12th grade, class of 2020, Apex High School. Patience is an outstanding senior who's passionate about journalism and working with special needs students at Apex High School. She's a writer for the newspaper, The Legacy. Patience also spends one class period every day assisting students with moderate to severe disabilities in the adaptive education classroom. This class has meant a great deal to Patience, and the teachers believe that she has a natural gift for working with special needs students. She plans to attend a four-year college and major in special education with an emphasis in adaptive curriculum, and I think any student would be lucky to have Patience as a teacher. Will the family and school supporters please stand to congratulate her? Jacqueline Keeby, 8th grade, class of 2024, Durant Road Middle School. Jackie's always willing to help and create. In the creative arts, she excels. She was just accepted into the North Carolina Honors Chorus, making her one of the top alto singers in the state. In preparation, she put in hours of after-school rehearsal that were not required, showing major dedication. Jackie not only performed in Hairspray last year, but was a key leader in the show's choreography. Jackie's confidence has grown through the leadership opportunity that she chooses. She's a true positive leader in and out of the class. Her teachers see her as the go-to Durant Dolphin to welcome new students in a familiar and inclusive way. Jackie is a superstar student and a friend to all. We look forward to seeing her on Broadway, right? Family and school supporters, please stand to congratulate her. Finnegan Lupton, 6th grade, class of 2026, East Cary Middle School. Finnegan is an outstanding scholar. He's a compassionate person, always willing to help his peers on his own, not only when asked. He rises to the occasion, taking the lead to teach, discuss, and collaborate with anyone he's assigned to or in any group he joins. He sees different perspectives and acknowledges them when discussing any topic, showing an appreciation for different points of view and cultural diversity. Finnegan is willing to go above and beyond. A smile and a mindset of full force ahead is what he exhibits on a daily basis. The energy he has motivates those who surround him. Along with all of this, Finnegan has a great sense of humor. You can see it peeking through right now. His smile can make your day. Will the family and school supporters of Finnegan please stand to congratulate him? Next, we have Kirkland, 12th grade, class of 2020, East Wake High School. Kirkland is a transgender male, and though he's often harshly judged for being himself, he refuses to allow it to stop him from expressing himself for who he authentically is. A turning point in his life was when someone told him that he could not do something, such as attend a great college, in fact, which gave him the drive and determination to prove them wrong. Through challenges like homelessness, being transgender, and also having Tourette's syndrome, he's managed to be resourceful, versatile, benevolent, introspective, resilient, and brave, and I would say honest. Teachers know Kirkland as a compassionate person, an academic scholar, and someone who will, no doubt, achieve great success. Will the family and school supporters of Kirkland please stand to congratulate him? Ruby Guerrero Lule, 7th grade, class of 2025, East Wake Middle School. Ruby is a polite and intelligent young lady who has such a great work ethic. She always tries her best in class and helps anyone who needs assistance. She volunteers to do things that most students wouldn't, such as cleaning lunch tables or explaining an assignment to someone who is absent from school. She's a friend to everyone and will always do whatever's asked of her. Ruby demonstrates a love for learning. Recently, when a teacher made a mistake during a lesson, Ruby exclaimed, "That's okay, that's how we learn." Ruby works hard to do well and doesn't expect recognition or reward. She's a member of the National Junior Beta Club and the Unified Club, which she enjoys helping students with special needs. This exemplifies the extra special person that Ruby is, one who values education and understands the importance of helping others and accepting differences in others. Ruby's the epitome of what our Spotlight student represents. Ms. Mills is going to come forward and help me with this celebration.
Ruby Guerrero Lule, 7º grado, clase del 2025, Escuela Intermedia East Wake. Ruby Guerrero Lule es una joven educada y muy inteligente que tiene una gran ética de trabajo. Ella siempre hace lo mejor que puede en clase y ayuda a quien la necesite. Ella se ofrece como voluntaria para hacer cosas que la mayoría de los estudiantes no haría, como limpiar las mesas del almuerzo o explicar una tarea a alguien que estuvo ausente de la escuela. Es amiga de todos nosotros y siempre hará lo que se le pide. Ruby demuestra amor por el aprendizaje. Recientemente, cuando un maestro cometió un error durante una clase, Ruby exclamó, "Está bien, así es como aprendemos". Ruby trabaja duro para hacerlo bien y no espera reconocimiento ni recompensas. Es miembro del Club National Junior Beta y del Club Unified, en el que disfruta ayudando a nuestros estudiantes con necesidades especiales. Esto ejemplifica la persona extra especial que es Ruby, una joven que valora la educación y comprende la importancia de ayudar a los demás y aceptar las diferencias en los demás. Ruby es el epítome de lo que representa a los estudiantes estelares y estamos muy orgullosos de reconocerla como nuestra estudiante estelar para el año escolar 2019-2020. Felicidades.
Will the family and school supporters of Ruby please stand and congratulate her? Talia Polk, 5th grade, class of 2027, Lynn Road Elementary. Talia is a kind and sweet young lady. She enjoys helping others, students and teachers, and is always quick to offer a helping hand or a kind word. She does not give up when she does not understand, but instead asks for help and continues to work through problems until she has them mastered. She pushes herself to do her very best and always puts forth as much effort as possible. Besides having this hardworking mentality, she consistently maintains a positive attitude, even when faced with challenges or tough problems. Talia went into 4th grade requiring a lot of support in math. But she was so motivated to succeed that when she left 4th grade, she was proficient in all of the math standards. This growth that she has shown reflects just how hard she works at school. She shows respect to teachers and students and always offers a smile and a wave in the hallway. Talia is an example to all of her peers and leaves a positive and lasting impression on her teachers, as well as anyone who's had the pleasure to meet her and know her. Will the family and school supporters of Talia please stand to congratulate her? Talia, that's a lot of fans. Joey Jen Zhao, 11th grade, class of 2021, Panther Creek High School. Joey's a young man who believes that consistent volunteerism is a mechanism that enables ordinary people to perform extraordinary tasks. However, it is his kindness and overall genuine personality that exudes warmth, compassion, and a quiet strength to his classmates and teachers. Living in China the majority of his life, Joey faced language obstacles upon his arrival to the U.S. in 2012. He diligently studied English and worked tirelessly to perfect his skills. He was accepted into a program called FLIES, teaching English in rural communities in China. He spent nearly 6 months preparing lessons and taught lessons to classes of 50 to 90 students all last summer. He was invited to return to China just this past September to share his experiences on a national Chinese television station. He used the experience as a platform to encourage citizens to support their rural communities and to provide equal educational experiences. In conclusion, Joey is an example for us all to follow. He's a young man who focuses on taking his successes and using those to better the less fortunate. Amazing. Will the family and school supporters of Joey please stand and congratulate him? Lewis Smith, 5th grade, class of 2027, Penny Road Elementary. Here's Lewis, everybody. From the outside looking in, you may mistake his adorable smile and animated body movements for someone who isn't paying much attention, but you will quickly learn that this young man is paying attention. His teachers are amazed by the way that he encourages his classmates for their accomplishments and by the way he's there to help before they even ask. He sets high expectations for himself, works meticulously, and plans carefully to reach each of his goals independently. His zest for learning enhances his learning and the learning of his classmates. He's an excellent example of citizenship because of his natural ability to recognize that even the smallest acts are a benefit to all. Lewis is a leader by example. On top of all that is wonderful about Lewis is his sense of integrity. Yes, he is the teacher's dream student, and we are so proud that he is a Penny Road Panda. Will the family and school supporters of Lewis please stand and congratulate him? Susei Prieto Arake, 4th grade, class of 2028, Reedy Creek Elementary. Ms. Mills is going to be assisting me with this celebration. Susei arrived in the United States near the end of 2nd grade and knew very little English, but she is a hardworking student who's very dedicated to doing the best that she can in all academic areas. She's worked so hard, and in the short time that she's been here, she's achieved grade-level proficiency on her English language arts standards by the end of 3rd grade. Susei is kind to her classmates, helpful to everyone, and always looking to improve her work and do her best. Susei truly exemplifies what it means to persevere and shine. She is a joy to have in class and at Reedy Creek Elementary. Ms. Mills?
Susei Prieto Araque, 4º grado, clase del 2028, escuela primaria Reedy Creek. Susei llegó a los Estados Unidos a finales del 2º grado y sabía muy poco inglés. Ella es una estudiante trabajadora que está muy dedicada a hacer lo mejor que puede en todas las áreas académicas. Ella ha trabajado tan duro en el poco tiempo que ha estado aquí que logró un dominio superior al nivel de grado en sus estándares de artes del lenguaje inglés al final del 3er grado. Susei es amable con sus compañeros de clase, ofrece ayuda a todo el mundo y siempre busca mejorar su trabajo y dar su mejor esfuerzo posible. Susei realmente ejemplifica lo que significa perseverar y brillar. Es una alegría inmensa tenerla tanto en clase como en la escuela primaria Reedy Creek. Felicidades.
Family and school supporters of Susei, please stand to congratulate her. Jonathan Chapman, 12th grade, class of 2020, Rollsville High School. The staff and administration of Rollsville High School wish to honor Jonathan Chapman. Though he is an athlete and involved in many extracurricular activities, Jonathan's academic pursuits take precedence. His academic excellence has earned him membership in the National Honor Society, National Achievers Society, and National Science Honor Society. He's been junior marshal for graduation and a member of the school's Brain Games team. He is senior class president, president of Brothers Together Achieving Greatness, and leader of the student equity team. How do you have time to do your hair? Jonathan is involved in the Rolesville Chamber-sponsored Youth Leadership Rolesville, tutors his peers, and was chosen DAR Good Citizen. When we reflect on the impact this young man has had on Rolesville High School, we will remember him most for being kind, honest, compassionate, dedicated, and driven. Teens and adults alike hold him in high regard. While he's made an incredible mark on Rolesville High School, his greatest trails are yet to be blazed. Congratulations, Jonathan. The spotlight is yours. Will the family and school supporters please stand to congratulate him? Faith Karaoke, 12th grade, class of 2020, Wake STEM Early College. Faith is a model 12th grade student at Wake STEM Early College High School. Though she struggled when she first arrived, she worked hard to overcome the obstacles that were thrown her way in order to be successful. At the end of the semester, she will have earned 19 credits at NC State University and maintains a 3.7 college grade point average. Faith is determined and a hardworking student who hopes to pursue a career in forensic science. The once shy Faith is now a leader in the classroom and a stellar communicator with an exceptional ability to connect with whomever she meets. Faith cares about others endlessly and is very involved in the local community. She spends hours volunteering at a Kenyan Christian Recreation Center and the United Brethren Restoration Church. Because of her perseverance and compassion, the staff of Wake STEM Early College High School is proud to shine our spotlight on her. Will the family and school supporters of Faith please stand to congratulate her? Oriofulawatobi Ezekiel Ajeji, 8th grade, class of 2024, Wake Young Men's Leadership Academy. Ezekiel's peers look upon him as a guiding light for what it means to be a scholar and just an all-around outstanding human being. This is a quote from one of Ezekiel's current 8th grade teachers at Wake Young Men's Leadership Academy. Since starting middle school, Ezekiel has consistently stood out as a young man who cares deeply, not only about his own academic and personal success, but also that of his fellow brothers. Ezekiel truly models the way of the Wake Young Men's Leadership Academy school creed that's recited each morning, which focuses on scholarship, service, and success. In doing so, Ezekiel has proven time and time again that he truly is his brother's keeper. As Ezekiel looks towards the future, he plans to follow his love for science into a career as an anesthesiologist or a neurosurgeon. Our entire Phoenix family at Wake Young Men's Leadership Academy is proud to celebrate Ezekiel this evening, and we look forward with pride and anticipation to all of the scholastic and personal accomplishments that are sure to be a part of his future. Will the family and school supporters of Ezekiel please stand to congratulate him? Hannah Marie Santos, 11th grade, class of 2021, Wake Young Women's Leadership Academy. Through her intelligence, maturity, and kindness, Hannah epitomizes a Wake Young Women's Leadership Academy OWL, an outstanding woman leader. Both in and out of school, Hannah is a leader, a thinker, and an innovator. This past summer, she studied neuroscience through the Harvard Secondary School program. Hannah's teachers describe her as inquisitive, bright, kind-hearted, and they note that she consistently models the way for her classmates through her incredible work ethic and her willingness to help her peers. Hannah is an accomplished violinist, including serving as concert master. Hannah recently created an outreach organization called Do Re Mi Music. Through Do Re Mi, Hannah gives private violin lessons to children who otherwise would not have the means to take those lessons. Hannah has received many academic and leadership awards at our school, including Junior Civitans and the National Honor Society. With her many talents and accomplishments, Hannah remains an incredibly humble and grounded young woman. Will the family and school supporters of Hannah please stand and congratulate her? Jaden Tabron, 5th grade, class of 2027, Washington Elementary. Right? Jaden is an outstanding student who demonstrates respect, kindness, and determination. Each morning, Jaden greets his teachers and peers with a friendly smile and hello. He's great at remembering names. During morning meeting, Jaden is always the first to contribute. He enjoys checking in with everyone to ask how they're feeling and what zone they're in. He strives to make others feel good and to keep them in the green zone. Jaden has gained confidence in his ability to talk in front of a class, as he often volunteers to read aloud and take charge. Jaden's a hardworking student who's a pleasure to teach and a pleasure to know. We're also proud of him and his significant accomplishments. Will the family and school supporters of Jaden please stand to congratulate him? Aiden Diaz Lopez, 5th grade, class of 2027, Weatherstone Elementary. Aiden is Weatherstone Elementary's spotlight student. His character strength is perseverance. He's worked extremely hard to overcome challenges to become a successful 5th grade student. He was once given a Rubik's Cube as a coping skill, and an interest and challenge instantly bloomed. Aiden is now often seen carrying a Rubik's Cube, turning the colors in rapid fashion, sometimes one-handed. His backpack is filled with various styles, such as 3x3, 4x4, 5x5, 6x6, Pyraminx, and there's even one called Megaminx with 12 faces. I don't even know what that is. His perseverance in solving the cubes is steady and unwavering. Hand-eye coordination is not the only skill set that one needs to solve these cubes, but using algorithms, he has solved the Mega in 3 minutes and 48 seconds. The process can use permutations, repetitions, theorems, proofs, and algorithms. Aiden connects with others through this unique skill. Friends seek his advice, and he takes the time to show and explain the process of solving these cubes. Aiden is very generous as he allows others to practice on his most beloved Rubik's Cubes. Generous, smart, and a little bit sassy. Will the family and school supporters of Aiden please stand to congratulate him? Olivia Shamila, 5th grade, class of 2027, White Oak Elementary. Olivia always puts her best effort into her schoolwork. She strives to do her very best, even when a task might be challenging. Instead of feeling defeated, Olivia maintains a positive mindset and looks for ways to better herself. Her teacher says that when Olivia achieves a goal, she celebrates her success with a yay and a big smile that lights up the room, right there. Olivia is a leader around the school, setting an example for others to follow by helping out with safety patrol. She is a kind-hearted young lady who is considerate towards both teachers and peers. White Oak is honored to recognize Olivia as our Spotlight Student for the year. Will the family and school supporters of Olivia please stand to congratulate her? Rafael Maldonado Fuentes, 5th grade, class of 2027, Wilburn Elementary. Rafael is an outstanding 5th grade student at Wilburn. This is his first year here. Raphael is an excellent leader and peer mentor in the classroom. He enjoys providing support that enhances his peers' academic success. He's also part of the Safety Patrol and the Recycling Club. Raphael demonstrates the ability to independently think and to identify his own strengths and weaknesses regarding academics. He does such a great job of sharing his ideas and thinking during class discussions. He also takes pride in excelling at his highest potential to achieve each of his academic goals. Good job, Raphael, and will the family and school supporters please stand to congratulate him. Ariana Deloach, 5th grade, class of 2027, Wildwood Forest Elementary. Ariana Deloach, outgoing, eager, and kind, is a leader in the Wildwood Forest community, setting high standards all around. She serves on the editorial board of her class newspaper and is a member of the STEP team. Ariana exudes confidence and poise and is courteous and respectful to everyone she meets. Ariana values the opinions of others. She takes risks, accepts challenges, and builds positive relationships day to day. As her mom puts it, Ariana lives life to the fullest, always singing, dancing, cheering, and stepping. Wildwood Forest Elementary proudly presents Ariana Deloach as our candidate for our Spotlight on Student. Will the family and school supporters of this fashionable young lady please stand to congratulate her? Catesby Parton, 5th grade, class of 2027, Wiley Elementary. Wiley International Magnet Elementary would like to introduce Catesby Parton, a necessary component in any classroom community. She is well-rounded and an exemplar to her peers. Catesby has a quiet demeanor, but her strong leadership skills are shown through her interactions with others. Her empathetic heart shows a strong concern and a deep patience for everyone. Her classmates appreciate and respect her ideas and opinions. Academically, Catesby excels in all subjects with effortless integration. When faced with challenges, she radiates positivity and exudes a maturity that belies her years. Catesby embodies diligence and possesses an enviable work ethic. She embraces cultural differences and seems to consistently seek out peers who may be in need of a hug, an encouraging word, or either some help with their schoolwork. Catesby has an eye for beauty, and there's no doubt that one day soon, gallery halls will be filled with her artwork. Will the family and school supporters of Catesby please stand to congratulate her? Ashley Aguirre Romo, 5th grade, class of 2027, Yates Mill Elementary, and Ms. Mills will be assisting me with this celebration. Ashley is one in a million. She has such a big heart and not only treats everyone with respect, but she treats them like they matter. She's patient and makes people feel comfortable to be whoever they are. Ashley is the kind of student that any teacher would be lucky to have. Ashley is very mature in the sense that she's patient with her classmates, but also aware of people's emotions and feelings. The one word that we use to describe Ashley is determined. When she was in 3rd grade, her father passed away. Ashley has said that she's going to make her dad proud by continuing to work hard in school, trying her best, and helping others to do the same. One thing that she is very proud of is that she made it all the way to the spelling bee, and she knows that would make her dad very proud. At the beginning of the year, she wrote down inspirational quotes that she has looked up on her own to hang around our classroom so that it could inspire other students as well, showing her love for encouraging others, as well as helping make our classroom feel like a true family. Ms. Mills.
Ashley Aguirre Romo, 5º grado, clase del 2027, escuela primaria Yates Mill. Ashley es una en un millón. Ella tiene un gran corazón y no solo trata a todos con respeto, sino que le da importancia a las personas con las que ella trata. Es paciente y hace que las personas se sientan cómodas de ser quienes son. Ashley es el tipo de estudiante que cualquier maestro tendría la fortuna de tener. Ashley es muy madura en el sentido de que es muy paciente con sus compañeros de clase, pero también es muy consciente de las emociones y sentimientos de las personas. Una palabra que usaría para describir a Ashley es determinación. Cuando Ashley estaba en el 3er grado, su padre falleció. Ashley ha dicho que va a enorgullecer a su padre al continuar trabajando duro en la escuela, haciendo todo lo posible y ayudando a otros a hacer lo mismo. Algo de lo que está muy orgullosa es que llegó a calificar para el concurso de ortografía y sabe que eso hubiera hecho que su papá se sintiera muy orgulloso. A principios de este año, Ashley escribió citas de inspiración que había buscado por su cuenta para colocar en el aula para que pudiera inspirar a otros estudiantes y mostrar su amor por alentar a otros y ayudar a que nuestra clase se sienta como una verdadera familia. Felicidades.
Will the family and school supporters of this amazing young lady please stand and congratulate her? Riley Strickland, 5th grade, class of 2027, Zebulon Elementary. Riley is a great role model for our younger students. She's reliable, caring, determined, and committed in everything she does. She's an amazing student, amazing young lady, and a leader in our school. She's a student ambassador, assists with magnet tours, participates in theater, band, and Pieces of Gold, and she's AIG. She does all of these things with positive and respectful attitude. She encourages her peers to do the right thing and to excel in school, and she's an excellent role model for all of our youth. We are lucky that she is a Zebulon gifted and talented Magnet Elementary School Cougar. Will the family and school supporters of Riley please stand to congratulate her? Cielo Alani Medina Abarca, 8th grade, class of 2024, Zebulon Middle School. And Ms. Mills is going to be helping me with this celebration as well. Cielo was selected to be recognized as an outstanding student at Zebulon GT Magnet Middle School. She is a shining example of a Zebulon Middle School cougar on the prowl. P, proud of achieving. She always strives to do her best in and out of the classroom. She was inducted into the National Junior Honor Society as a 7th grader. R, respectful of self, others, and property. She's kind to students and staff and respectful of the school environment. O, organizing for success. She works hard to complete all assignments and assists other students if they ask for help. W, working for a safe environment. Cielo is respectful and responsible in the classroom, hallways, and the cafeteria. L, learning to lead. She's a 3-year member of the History Fair team, which has reached the state finals competition. She's also a Zebulon GT Magnet Middle School student ambassador, providing tours to prospective families and participating in recruitment activities. Ms. Mills.
Cielo Ailani Medina Abarca, 8º grado, clase del 2024, Escuela Intermedia Zebulon. Cielo fue seleccionada para ser reconocida como una estudiante sobresaliente en la escuela secundaria Zebulon GT Magnet. Ella es un brillante ejemplo del concepto Prowl, de los Pumas de la Intermedia Zebulon. Las siglas Prowl significan P, orgulloso de lograr. Cielo siempre se esfuerza por hacer lo mejor que puede dentro y fuera del aula. Ella fue admitida en la National Junior Honor Society como estudiante del 7º grado. R, respetuoso de sí mismo, de los demás y de la propiedad. Cielo es amable con los estudiantes y el personal y respetuosa con el entorno escolar. O, organización para el éxito. Cielo siempre trabaja duro para completar todas las tareas y ayuda a otros estudiantes si solicitan ayuda. W, trabajar por un entorno seguro. Cielo es respetuosa y responsable en el aula, los pasillos y la cafetería. L, aprendiendo a liderar. Cielo lleva 3 años como miembro del equipo de History Fair, que ha llegado a la competencia final estatal. También es embajadora estudiantil de la Escuela Intermedia Zebulon GT Magnet. Brinda visitas a posibles familias y participa en actividades de reclutamiento. Felicidades, Cielo.
Will Cielo's family and school supporters please stand and congratulate her? Well, Chair Sutton and members of the board, this concludes this edition of our amazing Spotlight students.
Thank you. Last time we heard amazing words and adjectives. This time I heard less adjectives but more stories, great stories about some of you all. If it was patience and your work around working with special needs students, or Jacqueline, who is our top alto in the state, Finnegan, who's such a scholar, we don't know if he's going to be a debater or a comedian. The courageousness, the openness, and honesty of Kirkland. Ruby, who does the things that nobody else wants to do, even if it's correcting the teacher. The math whiz and Thalia. Joey, who is teaching English to others in China. The zest for learning that Louise has, and who's a dream student. The drive and determination of Suse. Jonathan, my brother achieving greatness. Faith, who was the once shy student who's now actually a college student, if you ask me. The scholarly pursuits of Ezekiel. Hannah, who's the owl, who's both a neuroscientist at Harvard and an accomplished violinist. Jayton, who remembers names and keeps everybody in their zone. Mr. Aiden, the one-handed Rubik's Cube master. Olivia, who keeps everybody straight with just a yay. Raphael, who's striving to reach every goal. Ariana, who's both the step team and cheerleader. Catesby, who's the artist. Ashley, and just know that your dad is exactly proud of you as we are. Riley, the role model, and Cielo, please stay on the prowl while you're at Zebulon Middle. Let's give all these students a round of applause. Thank you so much. This concludes our spotlight on students. Thank you, parents. Thank you, teachers, principals, all of those who support these students in their pursuits every day. We appreciate you all. If someone would give us a motion to adjourn, then we can all go home.
Second.
Got a motion and a second to adjourn tonight's meeting. All those show a sign of aye in favor.
Aye.
Any opposed, nay? Ayes have it. We stand adjourned.